Ladies and gentlemen, when faced with the question, how would you define passion, how would you reply? By naming your actual passions? By stating that a passion is something that holds significant meaning to you? Well, the answer to this question can vary in over a million different answers. Passion is hard to define, but if I were to answer that question, I'd say that passion is a feeling. It's what compels us to do the things we love and drives us to be the best we can be. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Firyal Fairuz from As-Shofa Islamic Senior High School, and today the topic of my speech is why passion is important. Ladies and gentlemen, surely every one of us has something we're passionate about, right? Well, growing up, I had many different passions that continuously changed. However, I only started to develop a fixed passion for English and public speaking in 7th grade. I've always known that I was good at English. However, I never really got in depth with it until 7th grade when I joined my school's English club. And if you knew me before 7th grade, you would have never known that I'd go to thing for public speaking as well. Let's just say I was those really quiet students who never spoke to anyone, let alone have the courage to speak in front of an audience. But in 7th grade, my English teacher believed in me, signed me up for a speech competition, and also offered to train me. Now, normally I wouldn't take the offer, but since this was English, I knew that this was right up my alley. However, in the first competition, I didn't win, which broke my heart, to be honest, but hey, after that, I was much more determined to show people what I was capable of. And in the second competition, I truly did. After weeks of training and hard work, I finally won. And after that, judges and audience, it just continued on from there. Not to brag, but each English or speech competition I've ever participated in since then, throughout my whole junior high school experience, I've won. And after each competition, the fuel and motivation to work harder, do better, and get better results kept on getting bigger. That's what passion can do to someone. That's what passion has done to me. It's made me a hard-working person. But that's not it, ladies and gentlemen. It's filled a certain hole in my life. I never actually realized just how much public speaking and English meant to me until only a few months back. From 4th grade to 9th grade, I went to school here in As-Shofa, which is genuinely such a supportive school for kids who want to explore their passions. But in the first semester of 10th grade, I had moved to a different school, and let's just say the school wasn't very supportive in my area of passions. This caused me to step back from English and public speaking, and throughout that era in my life, I'd never felt so empty. I felt like I had lost a major part of my identity. The longer I was there, the more I felt like I had lost myself. Because not only is it my passion, but oftentimes it was my savior as well. And as stressful as competitions can be, I frequently found comfort in them. English and public speaking had become therapy to me. Because all my life, I've been a perfectionist who is massively afraid of failure and being wrong. But English and public speaking are the only things I feel like I could always do right. This is why I moved back to As-Shofa to rediscover my passions, because I can never truly live without him. So in conclusion, judges and audience, passion is a strong word, but it's also a strong emotion. It can be the driving force behind our actions and the motivation to pursue our dreams. And ultimately, it's something that we each have to find for ourselves, because passion is what makes life worth living. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. Thank you all so much for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.